High quality sleep is so important for our health. If you've had a rough day today, or if you're someone who just generally has trouble with their sleep, it can be a really good idea to do a gentle yoga practice in the evening, right before you go to bed, to improve your chances of having a good night of sleep. My name is Zelinda, and I specialize in teaching yoga so that people with all kinds of bodies can participate and benefit. Let's get started. Begin by lying down on the floor. I recommend lying on the floor rather than on your bed because the bed is kind of too comfortable, too squishy, and we need a little bit of stable support for the yoga practice. So you're going to lie in a way that's comfortable for your body. If you prefer bending the knees, go ahead and do that. If you prefer straightening your legs, that's also fine. So just pick one, stretch your arms out a little bit, and relax your shoulders down and spend a little time just being still and focusing on your breathing. We'll stay here for about 4 breaths. Smooth your inhales and smooth your exhales. Breathe at a pace that's comfortable for you. As you're being still and breathing, just notice what's going on in your body. Is there any tension in your shoulders or in your neck or in your low back or hips? These are the places where we commonly feel a lot of tension. And we just want to notice that so that as we continue working through this gentle yoga practice, we can observe any changes that are happening in the body. All right, so when you're ready, let's start a little bit of movement. The first thing we're going to do, you can stretch your arms out a little bit more if you want to for balance and stability, and then step your feet out just a tiny bit wider. You're going to bend your knees and start to rock your knees from side to side. Here, you're working on releasing tension from the back side of your pelvis or your low back. This may feel like a little bit of massage sensation happening in this region of your body. And so we do this as a little bit of warm up, just to get the muscles ready for some bigger movements that we'll do here in just a little bit. All right, when you're ready, you can bring your knees back to the center, and you can reposition your feet and your legs any way that's comfortable for you. Let's warm up with the neck now. So stretch your arms straight out toward the sides. Let your shoulders relax down and just see how your neck is doing. We want to try to position the head in a neutral position. That means if you were to open your eyes, you're looking straight up at the ceiling directly above you. Sometimes when we have a lot of tension in the neck, the chin is actually lifted, something like this. And when we open our eyes, we're actually looking kind of behind us at the ceiling. So if you can, try to reposition your head to a neutral position. Make sure everything's comfortable. Reposition your shoulders if needed. And then slowly roll your head from side to side. You might choose to start with a small range of motion, and you can slowly increase as you're ready. And you can notice if you're feeling any tension in there, and if you are, where exactly do you feel it? Make sure you're still breathing slowly and smoothly. If you'd like to coordinate your breathing to this movement, you'll inhale as the head comes to the center and exhale as the head turns toward the side. Do a couple of more rounds. And then next time you complete the right side, bring your head back to the center. Check and make sure that your neck is still in a neutral position. Make any adjustments if needed. Okay, Now, let's go down to the lower body again. So bend your knees. And we're going to stretch out the legs. Sometimes the legs can be really tense and tight. So bring your left knee up toward your left shoulder, and you can take a hold of your knee. You can take a hold behind your knee if you prefer. Anything is fine. And also, you can bring the knee kind of closer up towards your chest or toward your shoulder or even wider. Do any position of the hip that's comfortable for you. All right, so from here, on an inhale, stretch your left leg up toward the ceiling and flex your foot. So that means your toes are reaching down toward the floor. Then exhale, relax your foot. Bring your knee up again toward your shoulder or your chest or whichever direction you like. Inhale again, stretch the leg up, flex your foot. Exhale, bring the knee up toward your shoulder. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, extend up and flex. Exhale, knee toward the shoulder. Last one. Inhale, extend up and flex. Exhale, knee moves up toward your shoulder. Now go ahead and set this foot down and switch over to the right side. So again, the knee is coming up toward the chest or the shoulder or wider, whatever you like. Please take a hold of this knee either on the kneecap or behind the knee. And then on an inhale, extend it up and flex your foot. Bend your knee up toward your shoulder. We're going to do 3 more. You can keep going at your pace. You may feel here when you extend your leg that the back of the leg is stretching, and it could be behind the thigh, behind the knee, behind the calf, or all of them, depending on how your body is feeling today. All right, whenever you're finished with that 4th round, go ahead and set your foot back down on the floor. Step your feet wider again, and this time we're going to do a bigger range of motion. So stretch your arms out toward the sides, palms face up, and feet are going to remain in this wide position. Bring both knees over toward the left as far as they'll comfortably go. Then inhale, bring the knees back to the center. Exhale, knees now go to the right side. Inhale to the center. Let's do a few more rounds. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Please keep going at your pace. So here you might be feeling stretching happening somewhere in the hip region. It could be the hip itself, it could be the outer thigh, and it could even be up into your waist or low back. Let's do one more round. Smooth moving and smooth breathing. With all of these movements, we're just trying to release tension from the body so that your body will be more relaxed and comfortable and have a higher chance of getting good sleep. Okay, so you're going to bring your knees back to the center, and then bring now both knees up toward your chest or your shoulders. And you can take a hold again of your kneecaps or behind your knees. Either's fine. On an inhale, extend your legs up toward the ceiling and flex both. And then point. And then bend. All right. Extend up and flex and point. And then once again, bend. Extend up, flex, point, and bend. And if you prefer not to do both legs at the same time, you can absolutely alternate to one leg and then the other. And here we're, of course, stretching out the legs, but also getting some mobility into the ankles and releasing any tension that you may be having in your ankles from too much standing today or too long of a time of wearing shoes. All right, When you're finished, go ahead and bring both feet back down onto the mat. Stretch your arms out again. Relax your shoulders down. Reposition them if needed. And then one more time, roll your head from side to side. If you're coordinating the breathing here, you inhale as you move your head to the center and exhale as your head turns away. Next time you inhale and come back to the center, you can let your head stay. Now I'd like to give you two options so that you can pick how to proceed. You can skip straight ahead to focusing on your breathing, long and smooth inhales and exhales for the purpose of calming your mind. Or if you want to, we can work on stretching out in the back side of the body by rolling onto the front side of the body. So if you'd like to work on stretching out your back, you can join me doing that now. Otherwise, go ahead and begin with your breathing and I'll catch up with you in just a little bit. As you move on to the front side of your body, let your legs be extended and relaxed and your feet are also relaxed. You can prop yourself up on your elbows. And right here, we're in a little bit of a kind of casual position. We're propped up on the elbows, but just kind of relaxed. We're going to do something like cat and cow in this face down position. So on an inhale, activate your abs, lift your chest, look forward, and then exhale and relax and let your chin drop down toward your chest. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, relax your back, chin tucks down. Let's do two more. Inhale and lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale and lift. Exhale and relax. On an inhale, come to a neutral neck position. So you're more or less kind of looking forward and down. Now go ahead and roll onto your back again. Find a comfortable position and we'll get started with breathing. Please make sure that your body is in a comfortable position. Your legs can be stretched out or bent. Your arms will be extended out a little bit with your palms facing up. Let your shoulders be relaxed, your neck neutral. Remember, if you open your eyes, you're gazing straight up at the ceiling above you. And if it's comfortable for you, you can keep your eyes closed while you do your breathing. Focus on smoothing your inhales and your exhales. Try to breathe in and out through your nose if possible. And if you'd like, you can add the element of counting to your breathing as a mindfulness technique to keep your mind very present with the breathing that you're doing. So it would work like this. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll be counting this in your mind as you breathe. And you may count to a different number than 4, and that's perfectly fine. Breathe to the count that's comfortable for you. Okay, now that you're starting to get comfortable with the cadence of your breathing, whether through counting or just focusing on the smoothness of the breath, let's begin and do 4 breaths that you can count in your mind or on your fingers. Go ahead and begin now. Go at your pace. Whenever you finish those 4 breaths, continue to breathe smoothly. And take a moment to notice how you're feeling. How is your body feeling? How is your mind feeling? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more calm, a little relaxed, and prepared for a good night of sleep. When you're ready, start to roll to one side and take your time, bringing yourself back up to a comfortable sitting position. You can sit with your legs extended or bent, do whatever's comfortable for you. Thank you for being here and practicing with me. I hope that you do have a great night of sleep. I'll see you next time. I hope you're feeling well and relaxed after this little yoga practice. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that YouTube will let you know every time I upload a new video. And that's usually once a week on Fridays. I'll see you soon.